So I'm about to do my last exam for my entire degree. So we're done. Turns out they give you your results straight away, so I found out that I got like 68%, which is not great. I definitely thought I did a little better than that, but that is okay. It is done and dusted. Wow, that was anticlimactic. You know, like, that was my whole degree. That's it done. Just like that. Yeah, so I'm feeling pretty deflated and just scared, honestly, and anxious about the future because I haven't got a job secured and I've just finished my degree, and I also still feel like a fraud even though I've got that sheet of paper. So basically I'm gonna go and buy ingredients to make German gingerbread cookies. I don't know if you guys had these when you were a child, but this reminds me of childhood and I am super keen for a fruit strap. See, look, it even says perfect for school lunches. Like, I am a child. I'm a child, but I'm also 22.
I ain't even tripping about that no more. Ain't afraid to hit me right back no more. You ain't gotta see my zodiac no more. No, 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 no. You been steady blowing up the spot though. You just try me out like gelato. No, no. But it's cool, we in and out of this FaceTime like all night. Acting like it wasn't your Wi-Fi, well, it's not mine. You ain't been in my zip code in a long time. And your friend said I was a wrong guy, but you forgot why, so it's alright.
So the time has come to try and bake this Pferffernüsse. I'm not the best maker of foods, whether that be cooking or baking, to be honest, but we're gonna give this a go because I'm just feeling very Christmassy. Yesterday I put up our Christmas tree and also been watching German Christmas market vlogs, which is not good if you can't travel, because honestly it just makes me want to go to Germany and visit a Christmas market, even though I know that won't be happening this year because of COVID, etc. But that is not the point of this video. We're gonna try and bake Pferffernüsse, and I'm gonna link the recipe that I'm using in the description just in case you guys also want to bake it. That's about it. Let's get baking. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is combine all the dry ingredients together.
Feel it now every time I leave. It hits me hard and it cuts me deep.
So this is the special ingredient in all of these German gingerbread cookies. It's called Lebkuchengewürz, I believe, which is translated into gingerbread spice, and it's got cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg, coriander, allspice, ginger, star anise. I think that might be it. I don't know. It's just got a lot of spices in it, basically. But yeah, it smells really good. We're just meant to stir this through until it's melted and the butter and sugar dissolve. So I'm gonna turn it off because I think it's starting to bubble. I have no idea. Oh, the recipe did not talk about whether it bubbles or not. I'm assuming it doesn't. Okay, that looks reasonably combined. I'm removing it from the heat. And we have to let this sit for 5 minutes. Now that we've let that sit for 5 minutes, this seems like the fun part. Adding in the dry ingredients into the brown sugar mix.
I'm not around, but I'm not gone. I miss the bed you're sleeping on. I'm 1,000 miles from coziness.
So the recipe says to refrigerate our dough overnight or for up to 2 days. But my friend did mention that I could instead put it in the freezer for 1 to 2 hours. So I'm doing that instead because we want to make our cookies today. But in the meantime, I'm gonna make myself some lunch and do some Duolingo Spanish probably, because gotta keep up that streak, y'all. Like, I reached my first 14-day streak yesterday. It's the first time I really tried learning a language on my own, like really properly trying to commit to it. by watching like shows and listening to podcasts and that sort of thing. I mean, I'm only 14 days in, so my Spanish is basically non-existent, or as I should probably say, no hablo español, as in I don't speak Spanish. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for you guys. Okay, so we've taken the dough out of the freezer. Basically, we're gonna roll this out into 2 long sausages, chop it up, and then roll it into balls.
Moving your hands each time. So when I go forward, I move my hands around a foot forward, and then I move them back towards me on like a 30-degree angle so that suckers, yeah, that was the worst part.
Okay, there's a bit of a disparity in sizes. Bit of an update, I can confirm that I'm not the best baker because these things are out of the oven and this is what they look like. So there is this tray, which I had to maneuver the tray in the oven, so I think that's why it's cracked. I honestly have no idea. And then there's this one, which is like, I don't know if it looks undercooked, but it's not as cracked. And so I don't really exactly know what happened. I'm always that person who tries to bake something and never ends up coming out quite as I want it to. But we tried. But we're gonna have to wait to cool before we ice them in icing sugar, which will make them look properly like a Pferffernüsse.